Okej, så jag glömde lägga ut commentary på mina videos som jag har gjort. Eller, min mic var mutad. Så jag som gav så vacker commentary. Det blev inte av. Jag fick också en notifikation att det inte går ut. Det gick att ladda ut min första video, men jag ska fixa det. Trust. Nu är jag här i alla fall. Jag spelade som Molly. Jag var typ några weird as animals och typ jag var hungrig. Det är typ det hon sa. Hon var typ, ja, hon var hungrig. Basically. Så nu kollar jag runt. I Grandpa Calvins ställe. Oh. Hallå? Jo. Oh, okej. Okej, det var en grej dock som vi kunde kolla. Eller? Okej. Let's go. Let's go to the beach.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okej, jag antar jag kan gå så här. Men jag kan också... jag tror det var huvudens person.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okej. Okej, vänta. Kan jag gå ner igen? Jag ser det som var där ute. La 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 va. Chicken. Okej. Nu kan jag gå ner här. Okej. Okej. Och så står det Milton där. Milton är alltså missing. Vad jag förstår som. Eller vad jag förstår som. Men det är en massa missing posters på honom utöver huset. Oliver Twist. Häcke. Flera kopior. Häcke.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Jag tror det var Jeff Buckley ett tag. Jeff Broccoli.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Ooh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Okay.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
Whoa.
Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Ooh.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ooh. Bro. Oh my god. Okej. Jag tror inte att det var ett skräckspel.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Okej, det var prank. Inte alls gjort.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ja. Jumpscare mig inte. Vad ska jag göra? Okej.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Okej.
Oh dear!
Bra. Okej.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw
Thank
him
you.
out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Han
Barb.
skriker.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
Sluta. Alltså så jävla fint. Jag vet inte vad Walters rum är. Men det är bara... Är det här? Nej. Ja.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my...
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
What the heck?
might be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Ska jag attackera honom eller?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan.
Okej. Ah!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Ska jag ner? Där. Alltså vi får gå så långsamt. Alltså jag vet att det inte kommer att vara kvar.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Sluta! Oh my god. Någonting.
someone at the door,
Med käften, okej.
dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Okej.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
Okej, det var definitivt en dubbelmening.
She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What the
Now
fuck?
that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara